because the Karen behavior status quo. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get this shit, bro. We live in a matrix, bro.
All right, here we are. Did
Thank
you
you,
want
love.
any sauces?
Ketchup, please, please.
All right, I'll get that for you.
Thank you so much. I don't get it, chat. So weird. It's weird, man.
All right, we hooked you up with some fries there. You enjoy.
Thank you, love. I'll be back to see you. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like you don't even got to be a man, and you're not forced to. Like, which is even more crazy. Like, you're not even forced to be a man. It's like long as I feel like, I'm gonna be real. I feel like right now the environment and the climate we live in, it's like I feel like the police feel like long as the other person is brown, we'll file charges. Like, what world do we live in where a nigga can threaten women and then call the police because a man says we're not gonna stand for you threatening women? Well, then I'm gonna call the police. Well, it's like, okay, but in this world, you got the right complexion, the police go for anything. Anything. To me, it's weird. There's no integrity amongst men. Like, men are lacking integrity by the day. And it's highly strange. I mean, absolutely no integrity. Shit's so fucked up. People don't even trust going to the hospital no more, gang. Real shit. Niggas don't even trust the fucking hospital. It's fucking crazy. We live in like some dystopian fucking like what I want to say. Like, we live in a country now where we got Nazi agents shooting white bitches on the street. Like, what the fuck? How did we get here? How did we get here? To Nazis in cop uniforms killing white bitches on the street. I don't know how we got here. And then we got people that's having a conversation whether this lady getting killed was legit or not. That's like, where the fuck are we? Where the fuck are we? Where are we? Can anybody answer that? Because I cannot understand how somebody gets murdered in cold blood and everyone's like, how did it happen? What are we gonna do? Oh, if she wasn't a nigger lover. Oh, if she wasn't trying to drive off. If she wasn't interfering. Did she do something to get her head blown off? That's what the fuck we talk. That's the question. That's the question. Did she do anything to get her fucking head blown off? But nobody wants to answer that question. Everybody want to rage bait you. Sorry, chat, I'm munching on this White Castle. Can't believe I'm eating White Castle. Operative word, castle. But the fact that people say they feel the opposite way of just normal justice, it's like, I'm really not understanding this world. And I'll say for the very least, I see why people go out with a bang. I see why people go out with a bang. I see why their name get remembered, you know, in the fucking history books. For real. I see why people go out with a bang. This shit weird. This world is like, and us as people, like normal citizens, we are just sitting back watching this shit. Like it's okay. And a lot of you are racist as fuck and don't want to admit it, and you're gonna say like stupid shit in the comments. I'm not reading the comments right now, I'm driving. But a lot of you gonna say stupid shit. Why? Because it benefits you to say stupid shit at the moment until it happens to you. And then the lady is white. So what you gonna say? We're not talking about George Floyd. We're not talking about Trayvon Martin. And you see white folks so supportive of Donald Trump and ICE that they blame the woman for getting shot. They blame the woman for losing her life. She shouldn't have been doing. Now, all you would hope that when you come in contact with law enforcement, which is not ICE, ICE is not law enforcement. They're Gestapo, they're Nazis. You would hope when you come in contact with law enforcement that they would have a level of discernment that, okay, this person's trying to escape but not trying to run me over, and it's obvious that I'm not getting ran over. Right? That I would not shoot someone. We all hope that. And now, white folks, it's all of us. Huh? Huh? Now it's all of us. How does that benefit your racism now? Huh? When now you're on the chopping block. When now your children and your wife and your family can get their fucking head blown off for nothing. You see how racism doesn't work in America? Because America is all about classism. Is ICE in the Hamptons in California? I bet you'll never see ICE in the Hamptons. I bet you'll never see ICE in Hollywood, California. Huh? So, I don't understand why white folks, and somebody in the chat said, stop saying white folks. Why? I'm telling you the truth. Don't. That's what I'm saying. Like you're too concerned about being triggered instead of being concerned about the words that are coming out of my motherfucking mouth. That's your problem. That's why ICE is gonna kill you. That comment right there is because, oh, stop saying white people. Your bitch just got shot. I'm saying white people because a white woman just got shot, nigga. I've been saying black people, but you didn't care when it was Trayvon Martin. You didn't care when it was George Floyd. You didn't care when it was that one man who just killed the police officer lady for them killing his son. You didn't care then because they're black lives and you don't think black lives matter. See what I'm saying? But now, you trailer park whites are getting shot. So like, don't tell me about saying white or not. It ain't about race no more. But we tried to tell y'all that when black people was dying and y'all didn't want to fucking listen to us. Now y'all remember everything black people said. Now y'all remember everything black people said. Look at you. Not only that, in order to deflect from you really having to deal with the realness of this situation, you just rather say some goofy shit. That's it. That's all you got as a white person. And I know you're white. Only a white person is gonna write something dumb. Only a white person is gonna write something ignorant because they think that white lady getting shot is an isolated white bitch getting shot. That's why. You think that white lady getting shot is isolated. Oh no, they're only after blacks and Jamaicans and Somalis. Oh, all right. All right. Well, we found out that's not true. White lady's dead. And I'm not making jokes of that. I'm not making light of that. I'm just trying to understand white America. Not only that, most of these ICE agents are Mexican. They're immigrants with no papers. And Trump hired them to get rid of immigrants with no papers. These ICE agents are Mexicans getting rid of their own people. Most of them are Mexican. And Proud Boys. Why y'all think y'all ain't seen Antifa and Proud Boys? Where is Antifa? They put on the fucking ICE agent outfit. Where's the Proud Boys? They're ICE agents now. These men are incels. Proud Boys. They're incels. They ain't getting no pussy. They hate all people. Not just white. Not just black. Not just women. These are men who have never, ever used their white privilege to the best of their ability. You're already white. You shouldn't be struggling. A struggling white is a sad situation. This your country, bitch. And I'm not talking culturally. It's definitely not your culturally, spiritually, geographically. It's not your country. But financially, it belongs to whites. Why can't we say that? America, as its laws are defined, is a white country. And you got poor whites. That didn't make any fucking sense. How are you white and you fucked up in a system that's designed for you to win? How the fuck does that make any sense? Where the fuck did you go to school? If I was white, I'd be the richest motherfucker on the planet, bitch. Nah, you niggers gotta pull yourselves up by your bootstraps. What the fuck is wrong here, guys? What the fuck is going on? I don't even understand racism at this point. Mike, that has to be a psyop. There's no way racism can be real, bro. No way. And you know who are the most racist? Poor whites. Like, you hate black people or Mexicans or anybody, and you refuse to take advantage of the country that you own. Economically, it's white. Economically, America's white. And you're white and poor? Holy fuck. Holy fuck. What are you, from Arkansas, motherfucker? Are you from Kentucky or Iowa, bitch? How are you white and poor? I can never understand that. I can never understand it. And if I was white and poor, I would be ashamed to be white. You got Jim Crow laws, segregation, slavery. You've had centuries to gain generational wealth. What happened? Oh, my family didn't own slaves because we didn't have the money. I bet y'all was saving up though, bitch. I bet you were saving your money for a slave. My family couldn't afford slaves. It don't mean they weren't saving their money for one, bitch. How about that? I just don't understand being poor and white. And then you got this lady getting shot. And you know who says the worst things about this white woman losing her life? White people. The people that say the most grotesque things about this lady losing her life are white folks. I couldn't wrap my mind around that if you paid me. If you said, Darius, I need you to analyze this and understand it to the best of your ability. Like one thing y'all can tell that law enforcement is racist as fuck. They'll let ICE into their city to run them up on constitutional law. They don't arrest nobody. On constitutional law, they don't arrest nobody. That's why this is my rule. I say black people, we all need to be gun-toting citizens. If you Mexican, brown, now I get it. A lot of you brown people don't associate yourselves with your race because you want to be the light version white of your race. You got the light-skinned Mexican, swear they white. The light-skinned Puerto Rican, swear they white. You got a South African, swear they white, but they black. You got Jamaicans bleaching their skin to look white, swear they white. Everybody want to fit in with white folks. Okay. Okay. What do you do when they don't accept you? Myron. All of you are Myrons. I would never want to fit into a culture where all the men are self-conscious about black penis. I would never want to be white. Every woman I date, I got to worry about if she fucked a black guy. I don't even know what that is for white men. I have no idea what that means. Because you're living a stereotype. How can you day-to-day live a stereotype? Oh, black guys got big. All black guys don't got big dicks, and we know that to be true. We know that to be true. The majority of us do. The majority of us do. But I gotta live under the impression of like, and then white folks, y'all get so mad when we say white folks or we talk about racism, like y'all don't eat us. Y'all ate black people, man. Like, why don't y'all come to terms with this shit? Y'all ate black people. Y'all barbecued and ate our dicks. That's how scared of black dick you are. You used to eat it. And if you say, oh, well, that's just a stretch. Dude, there's a book called The Delectable Negro. Google it. Y'all used to eat black people, man. And some of y'all still do. Some of y'all still do. Whiteness isn't even a thing. It's not. It's not even a fucking thing. Y'all are like light versions. Somebody put yummy. That was hilarious. Whoever wrote yummy, I love that fucking comment. That was fucking amazing. See, that's me. That's my personality. I don't care how serious you are, bitch. I need a joke. That nigga say yummy. Yummy. But I just want to see what America's going to be like when white people start being uncomfortable. That's all. I just want an even playing field. Y'all say, hey man, why you say white people, man? What's the thing with the white people? Anybody else eat black people? Anybody else enslave black people and create Jim Crow laws? Anybody else put us in the Constitution as 3/5 of a human? No, just white people. Just white people. The government's white. Hey, Jim, the government's white people. Black people don't run the government. If we did, the world would be a better place. And y'all know that. If black people ran this shit like we used to back in the day, and matter of fact, can I be real, white folks? This y'all first time running shit. Greece was black, Rome was black, everything was black. Y'all had to whitewash history. Just because you whitewash history does not mean Greece is not full of black people. The Etruscans was black. The Trojans were black. Everybody was black until you motherfuckers started lying. Okay? Everybody was black until they gave the caveman white a pen and paper. Once the caveman whites got pen and paper, now y'all changing history. Y'all rewriting shit. Now Jesus white. White people, come on. Y'all gotta know something wrong. Y'all gotta know something wrong. And white people, y'all infiltrated by the devil. Because the Jew is the same skin complexion as you. And the Jew is the devil. Y'all are infiltrated by the devil. And so not only do Jewish people masquerade as the same color race as you, but they don't have the same ideologies. They're Jewish. You're Caucasian. You're white American. You're not Jewish. You don't know anything about the Torah or the Talmud or central banking or the Trilateral Committee or anything or the Committee 300. You don't know shit. You don't know shit. You were infiltrated. You don't know nothing about the Jesuits. You don't know nothing. You were infiltrated. That's why, technically, you can't even blame white people. Y'all were infiltrated. You see what I'm saying? Y'all were infiltrated by a whole nother fucking group of people that made y'all out to be the scapegoat while they get to fucking drink kids' blood. While they get to rape, look, the Jewish people got it in the Jewish Talmud that they get to have sex with children as old as the age of 2 months old or 3 months old. They want to fuck babies. This is the Jew. This is the Jew. White folks, it's not that I don't blame y'all, because I do. I really do blame y'all. But y'all were infiltrated. Y'all are not uniquely diabolical. The things that y'all learn come from Jewish people. Poor white people were never racist. I want you to understand that. Poor white folks were never racist. But you can understand that because you don't know history. White people were not inherently racist. Racism is a new concept, and not so new, because you're going to say, well, what about slavery? Slavery was business, bitch. It was evil. It was fucked up. It was business. Black people own slaves. Am I right or am I wrong, chat? Did black people not own slaves too? There were black families that owned slaves. White people, you're not uniquely diabolical at all. If you know your history, you're not uniquely diabolical. A lot of the shit white folks learned about this land, y'all learned it from us. We live here. We've been here. They try to say we from Africa. Well, how do you get a runaway slave that know how to go north? They're from Africa. They wouldn't even know what the fuck north is. Huh? Huh? If we're not indigenous to America, how will we know anything? If anything, we just run back to the slave master house because we don't even know where we're going. We from Africa. An African is not going to know this land. An African, if you brought them over on a slave ship, how the fuck would they run to anywhere? They're not from here. They don't know where to go. But that's not logical. We got to use logic. I see somebody in the chat say that's some stupid reasoning. Okay, well, juxtapose it versus we know where to go when we were slaves. We know where to escape to when we were slaves. How is that? Well, you know what though? You're unintelligible. I get it. Little small concepts does not come like help you. Like your brain does not work for small concepts. That's not a big thing to understand. It's not a big thing to understand. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you got these whites who are in my comments, right? Think that this is a racial comment. Think this is a racial conversation. A white woman was just shot, motherfucker. A white woman was just shot in cold blood. Not by a cop. By a Nazi Gestapo agent. Yeah, that's who the white lady was shot by. By a white Nazi Gestapo agent. And not only that, they probably wasn't even white. They probably was Mexican with no papers. All right, so anyway, I just wanted to gaslight you guys because I've been having a bad day. So hopefully I gaslight a few people into like getting all worked up. I hope your heart's beating fast because I don't care about anything I just talked about. I don't care. I just wanted to just have a nice little gaslighting moment with you guys. I hope it worked. I hope it worked. Yeah, I've been gaslighting all day. We've done a lot of views on gaslighting today. I just want to continue the process. Can someone tell me what we were just talking about? Because I don't remember. I see some of you guys are commenting, but I think you're talking about my gaslighting. I don't think you're talking about my gaslighting. I don't care. I promise you I don't. I got 22 people in the chat, 18 likes. This was amazing. I'm just riding home. I'm going home to my wife, so I just wanted to gaslight you. It was great. That was good. That was a good gaslighter. That was good. I'm pretty good at this. Like, you know, I was gonna go home and do a whole show, but it was ruined. You know what I mean? I was gonna go home and do a whole show. But yeah. You see how I mixed it up too? I didn't even have a good talking point. I'm like, this woman got shot. Jewish people, racism, black people, ah! And it worked. Y'all were like, what the fuck? This nigger. Hey chat, I'm gonna teach y'all something. This is how our news works. This is how our news works. This is how social media works. This is how Twitter works. It's all gaslighting. That's it. And I'm really good at it. I'm a black belt gaslighter. Like, I'm probably like a 3rd-degree black belt in gaslighting. I'm really good at it. And I like how, like, you guys are all worked up and you can't even, like, get away from it. Like, I've told you I'm gaslighting you, but you're still mad. That's amazing. That's fucking incredible. That doesn't bother you? That doesn't bother you? That I don't even care what I was talking about? It's like, I got a whole talking point. I'm sitting here screaming into the high fucking heavens, and I don't care. But that's social media. That's everything. It all works that way. All you gotta do is go, white people, black people, white people, and shit. That's it. It is what it is. It's called content creating. The news makes content. Y'all don't know that? It's all content creating. It's whoever can keep an audience. You see what I'm saying? It's whoever can keep an audience. So I think this is a teachable moment, man. Like, we really got to learn from this shit. I just got you all worked up. All I said was a white lady got shot. Black people, ICE, racism. Ah, Trump, 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 Trump. And it worked. Like, I'm like, come on. Come on. You got to admit it worked. I'm up on you, 1-0. I'm up on you, 1-0, chat. Come on, Melania. Somebody wrote, he's right. Who's that? Long Walk? Yo, Long Walk. I'm just trying to prove a point. I'm just trying to prove a point. Not no shit like that. But like, nah. As a whole, as a people, we need to learn facts, because I'm gonna tell y'all something. With this with AI shit, you can do anything. You got people online every day. Just passed a new law. What do you mean? In his fucking sleep? Huh? No legislation, no news conference, no nothing. Trump just passed a new law saying that if you stick your finger in your ass, you're going to jail for 90 years. Trump just passed a new law that said if you don't pay child support, men don't have to pay child support, and you claim the kid on your tax. What the fuck? Like, come on. Come on. We gotta grow up. Hey, Jim, tell him to grow up. We gotta grow up, gang. Because AI gonna get you. If you think I just gaslit you, AI gonna get you. Because AI can put your face on the shit. AI can do a bunch of shit. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. AI will get you, boy. And I'm not a fan of AI. I think the shit is weird. I think AI is weird as fuck. I'm not a fan. I don't know why we need artificially intelligent. Like what happened to design? What happened to art? What happened to Pixar? Can Pixar come back, please? Pixar, we need you, Pixar. Because I like animation over AI. Like, you'll never get me to be an AI guy. Watch a whole fucking AI movie. Like, that's dumb. AI is lame as fuck. It's got no spirit. It's got no soul. Even when you watch a movie. If I want to watch fucking the new James Bond, I don't want to watch an AI version of that shit. Ain't gonna be no soul in that shit. You see what I'm saying? Or no. Or no. Or no. You got to be careful, chap. You can't. All you can say is I warned you. You can disagree with what I'm saying. That's fine. But you can't say I didn't warn you. And when it happens, you're going to remember that fucking guy with the teeth because you couldn't see his face. I can just see teeth. No face. Only teeth. No face.